Okay. Maybe I should definitely start promoting this thing. Should definitely start promoting it. Okay, so let me make sure I got everything set up. Oh. Yeah, that's not even fair. That's not even fair, man. I mean, there's a lot of swing highs where this thing just shorted it. But I think the mistake would be to short this. Okay. Ah, crap. Yeah. Damn it. Damn. Damn it. Damn. That actually might work, but we'll see. Yeah, that actually might work. Damn. Damn. Because it maybe gets down here. Gets down here. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm gonna start doing this. Good evening, risk managers. Good evening. So towards the end of the stream today, we caught literally the top of this downward move down on both the Nasdaq and on the ES. So if you were able to catch that move, congratulations to you. Both was called out towards the end of the stream. Actually was in the short on the ES. I was actually in on that short, and I was able to actually get out around 298. Yeah, right all the way up here. I left all this money on the table. I didn't think that the market was going to come back down all the way down here, but looking at the charts, yeah, it was right there the whole time. It was right there. It bounced right at that area of resistance, or that area that used to be resistance turned into support right here. And if I can actually just this area that used to be resistance, it was turned into support. And for right now, this is our bottom. And I think that we actually might get a move higher from here. I believe that we get a move higher from here on the MES, but before we get into all that, let's get into, hopefully we can at least get a double bottom or a small move below this low. But honestly, I mean, if this is going to be the low, then I think this 78 level, yeah, that 78 to 76 level is going to be where the market may retest. But yeah, I'm thinking that we missed the boat on this move. And because Monday is a holiday, I do expect for the market to be, or to have low liquidity tomorrow. So, you know, when it comes to low liquidity, that means that we're going to get maybe a move like this back up to the upside. I doubt that we get a major move down. We'll probably get like a retest of some of these levels where the market is closed on Monday. So Tuesday, we're going to probably come back. I think the market is just going to probably grind up higher, and the bears probably might try to come back in on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So let's look forward to that. But all right, so let's look at the news that we have for tomorrow. So yeah, it seems like we got our normal stuff on Friday. We got our durable goods at 7:30. We got durable goods. The consensus is negative 0.8%. Looks like we have Fed Waller speaking. So I probably won't have to do this with this one. Probably just do it like this. Yeah. We got Fed Waller speaking at 8:35. We have the 5-year consumer inflation expectation at 9 o'clock. We also have the Michigan Fed, or the Michigan consumer sentiment, which honestly, I'm pretty sure that's not going to do anything with the market, honestly. I mean, we got all the inflation data. I mean, we've had all the Fed speakers speak. We've had Nvidia save, but at the same time destroy the market, and we'll talk about that later on in this live stream. And we have some crude news at 12 o'clock. So tomorrow's definitely going to be a light news day. We really don't have anything really unexpected happening tomorrow. So I do expect for the market to trade normally tomorrow. We got all the major news out of the way. We got PPI, we have Nvidia. Now I believe that the market is just going to just have regular price action. So let's jump into a Nasdaq chart. Let's do that now. All right, so this is the love of our lives, the Nasdaq. The love of our lives right here. So if you caught today's stream, boy, was this a good move. We called this top right here. We called it. It was dead on. I think we got to about, what, 9:33, and we called out 9:30 on our stream. I mean, I knew that, well, I didn't know. I knew that it was highly likely that we was going to get a drop, but look at this big, massive drop to the downside. Wow. These bears was definitely tired of being weak out here. You couldn't get a short like this to save your life in the past 3 weeks. And all of a sudden, here come the bears out of nowhere with this massive two-legged pullback, massive correction down. And honestly, this move right here was the move that I was looking for the last 2 to 3 weeks. I was trying to look for this move. And of course, they do it on Nvidia. What's up, Alfred? What's up? I don't know if you caught this big drop on the NQ, but yeah, this was definitely a big drop on the NQ. And I mean, we took it out these lows, and coincidentally, it stopped right at this area of support right here. It stopped right at that area of support. So, oops. God dang it. Damn. What happened, Alfred? What happened? You try to go long after that? Yeah. I'm not gonna do that. But I was able to catch some of this drop. I was able to catch it in my account. I did get over $1,200 or $1,300 in my account this afternoon. So and this is the account that I trade on stream. I was able to get so I was able to get this on my other accounts on NinjaTrader. So I mean, I had a good day. I did get greedy and gamble in one account and blew that. I did blow that account. Well, I didn't blow it. I just hit daily loss limit. So I did get greedy because I caught the short, and then I was like, man, I want to catch this long now. And obviously the market kept going down towards the end of the session. And if I paid attention to the charts, I really what I should have done, and what I'm going to probably start doing, is actually just start marking out these lows, because I looked at the higher time frame chart at the end of the day, and I was like, wow, how did I miss that? And I always seem to I always seem to miss stuff when I get caught up in the price action. When you get like a big massive move, you get emotionally hijacked and you stop and you disregard the charts. I got in around that 84 or 85 level with the minis, and I had daily loss limit because it went to obviously 73. But if you look to the left of the chart, I mean, this was a strong area of supply. I mean, not supply, of demand. That's a strong area. And I couldn't believe I didn't see that until it was too late. But I mean, it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. You say you stayed short, then the pop got, damn. Hold on. Oh, you made 6,100 on that short? Yeah. So I'm assuming the short, I mean, so you stayed short, you kept moving your stop. So I'm assuming that, because I mean, you couldn't have, it couldn't have been that leg. So it must have been this leg right here. You must have shorted this leg, and then you probably got caught back in this retracement higher. That's probably what happened, huh? But yeah, yeah. And I was telling Raven early in the stream today that because I think he wanted to, he was in a conference call, so he distracted me. And yeah, people always get in your way, trying to talk to you when you're trying to trade. It's like, leave me the hell alone. I'm doing my job here. I just do this to fund me doing my job. But yeah, I stayed in this damn thing short. Or actually, no, I was on the ES. But I honestly, I wish I did take this on the NQ. I wish I did took this on the NQ. Oh, this is the MES. Or I hate when my charts do that, where it switches. Yeah. But yeah, I wish I took this on the NQ, because if I actually took that 930 call out, that would have been a 300-point move, at least 300 points. But I probably would have took off at 2, honestly, if I'm gonna be completely honest, because I didn't think it was gonna get down this far, but it got there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so hey, we'll make this money back tomorrow. Honestly, what I'm going to be looking for, at least on the NQ tomorrow, I'm thinking we at least get a double bottom. This is where I'll be putting my money at. If at least get a double bottom here at this low. And you can see that this is probably the reason why it stopped here, because I mean, you got all this support, you got this range right here. And the price tapped right into this. It tapped right here. Ah, crap. It tapped, what the hell? It tapped the bottom of this range. And then we got that move up. But I think we're gonna get that move down. And then this is probably where, like, once you see that move down, and then that pop back up, this is where I will go long. And I'm assuming tomorrow is just going to be one of those grinder days where we just get this all day, where it just grinds and grinds and grinds, and then you might get a drop, and then you get a pop, and then it grinds and grinds. I think that's what happens tomorrow, because I think tomorrow is going to be low volume. Or it might just chop to the side. I mean, we'll see. I mean, we had a big pop, and then we had a big drop. And I'm pretty sure tomorrow people are going to come out and try to short this. But even though we had that big drop, we are still a bull market. This market is still bullish. All that did was drop right into a demand area where there's heavy buying, where there's old money that's been sitting here patiently waiting to participate in that move higher, to retest some of these highs. We are still bullish. So I don't think we're going to be as regarded as, or the bullish price action is going to be as regarded as it has been, but I wouldn't be personally looking for any reversals personally. Because we're still bullish. Yeah, even look at the 1 hour. Yeah, we can see that. Yeah, area of support right here. I guess you can really see it better on the 1 hour. Well, especially with the Nasdaq. You can see that it bounced, it tapped right into this area right here. You got this candle right here, this wick, and the bears getting trapped right here at this candle low. And we pushed it right back up. And this is where the market found support. So this is what I'm hoping that we get tomorrow. I'm hoping that we get a retest. If not at the bottom of this range, possibly this candle. Because if the market continues to flutter up like this, it's gonna be hard to get a good risk reward entry. And we might have to sit on our hands tomorrow. Or you can take a risky entry. I mean, it's up to you, but you know how I trade. I don't like taking too much risk. I like to do at least 2-to-1, 3-to-1 trades where I'm risking $500 to make maybe $1,100 to $1,500. So if we get this flutter move up, it is definitely going to be hard to find entries on this. So honestly, Alfred, I wouldn't even be surprised. I really would not be surprised, because look at this, man. I mean, we talked about this in last night's NA meeting. I knew as soon as we touched this 1900 or this 19K level, I knew we was going to get this drop. I knew we was going to get this drop. But I mean, this is basically a pullback into an area of support. So this is definitely going to trade higher tomorrow. But what I'm hoping is that we get a pullback, we get a good entry, and we can hold that entry until the end of the session. Because I'm pretty sure, and I think tomorrow the session ends at 1 o'clock anyway. So I think tomorrow's a early day, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so, and I mean, this is another clue that you know, the market is going to go up. I mean, look at this. It bounced perfectly at that 200 EMA. Got it. But I will say this about bears. Bears only show up when you don't want them to show up. I mean, towards the end of the day, I was trying to get a bounce back up to 300. And every attempt the bulls made to push price higher, these rainbow bears came back in and pushed price down. And I was like, yo, like, what the hell? Where was all this bearishness when the bulls was trading through all your resistance areas? We don't want you now. I mean, you had this big move down, this big red candle down. It's towards the end of the day. We don't want you to be here, bears. Let the bulls get our retest. And I was trying to get a quick scalp towards the end of the day, get a little bit more money. But the bears were definitely trying to hold it off. So that was kind of frustrating towards the end of the day. But yeah, I would expect for a move up on the Nasdaq. And on the ES, you can see that I already got a position ready to go on the ES. Honestly, probably what I should do. I do have an order sitting here at 269.50. If price goes lower than that, I do have an order sitting here at 264. I don't expect for this second limit to get hit, but it is here just in case price does want to tap into this area. But I'm thinking that we're going to get a double bottom, and we might get a run of that 74 level for that bounce. Yeah, I mean, I do see another level here at 57. But oh yeah, what's up, B for real? What's up? What's up? But yeah, but for right now, this is where I'm going to set my orders at least for right now. Once I get up and I look at the charts in the morning, I'll definitely check it out and readjust. But for right now, that's where exactly where I'm gonna go long at. Exactly where I'm gonna go long. But B for real, how'd you do today? Yeah, this is definitely looking like it's going to try to retest. It's definitely looking like it's going to retest lower. Let me look at this real quick. Hmm. 301. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that right there. If price does get up to 301, 302 on the ES, I can see the bears coming in here. I can see that. I can definitely see that. $67, huh? Well, I'll do this just in case. I'll do that just in case. Just in case. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, I guess that does look like it's going to try to short. But honestly, like, dang, that's unfortunate to hear. But congratulations on passing that 250K eval though. But damn, I mean, did you get caught up in this? So if you lost all your PAs, you tried to long this on the way down, or how did that happen? I think everybody probably got faked out by this pump right here. I think this might have been the pump right here that faked everybody out. You know your boy Sharp shorted the hell out of this. Well, huh. Man, yeah, I highly doubt that it gets all the way down there. I highly doubt that. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Try to short that pump. Yeah. 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 I told Raven like when earlier on, if I can remember that spot. Yeah, because I remember Raven telling me that he was going to short. Where was he going to short? He was going to short 902. And the price action at the time, yeah. This 902 area looked like a great area to short. And I was like, you know what? Oh, okay. I was like, you know what? Just hold off on shorting that 902 area. That 930 area is going to be a better area to short. But I was like, the way that the market made this consolidation look, it looked like at the time that it was going to fail. And the crazy thing is, okay, so I guess it was okay. All right. Because I was about to say, I think my VWAP moved. Because I remember, like, when price touched VWAP, price did reject down. And I was like, no, just hold off. This is a trap. Because I felt that the market was trying to get back into this range. I felt it was trying to get back up into this range. Because if it was going to go up, the only thing that was going to stop it was the sellers here at this area. And you can see that they tapped right into it. They tapped right into this area. And they rejected right back down. Rejected right back down. So. The bears finally came back. But like I said, I really don't think that the bears are going to follow through. I really believe that this was mostly profit taking, not the bears selling the market down, but the bulls selling out of their positions. That's it. We had a key level and people sold. I mean, that's how simple this is. I don't think that there's any more bears in this market anymore, so hold on, give me a second. Oh, that was very good. He says, I'm taking a break from Top Step. The schema plan is yeah. That's why I just trade as if I'm on the funded side from start to finish. Yeah, that's definitely gonna probably sell right back down. This is actually gonna get sold right back down. It's starting to look like it. And yeah, 715. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna get sold back down. Let me try to draw this out. I mean, we got our range right here. You can see that the bulls tried to take it above the range. It got sold right back down. They tried to take it out again. And currently, it looks like it's going to fail. So the bulls will definitely need to bounce it here. And if they do bounce it here, which honestly I highly doubt because of, I mean, they would have to take this out. They would have to take that out. They'll need to have a breakout, come back in, and do that to go higher. But I mean, we may get it. We may get it. We may get it. We're definitely going to need to see the price action overnight on this one, because I'm pretty sure the reason why we got this big drop down is because of the holidays and the half day that we have tomorrow. So people was not playing that shit at all. They was going to get out of their position, enjoy the long weekend, and then come back on Tuesday and do this again. Do this again. So Alfred, so since you're going to take a break from Top Step, which prop firm are you going to trade in? You said tomorrow's a regular day? So I could have sworn that I saw something about the market closing earlier at 1 o'clock tomorrow. I may be mistaken. Take profit. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Could have sworn I saw something about something. Actually, let me look. Let me look. And honestly, how do people trade this? How do people trade this? This thing doesn't move. This instrument barely moves. So if this is the okay, so from this 5 o'clock candle, so from this block of price action, this is the only movement that this thing made. Am I missing something with the Nikkei? Am I missing something? I mean, yeah, I see it, but am I missing something? So I'm guessing that, like, is it wild because it'll move like back and forth in one candle? Because I mean, these are hour candles, and it'll start moving out of Japan is open. You don't want to see a Ninja Trader chart of the Nikkei. Top Step must be showing it some love or something, because this is a Ninja Trader chart of the Nikkei on the 15-minute. I was like, yo, this is atrocious. This is disgusting. Look at this chart. This chart is disgusting. So yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on with this chart, but I was like, what the hell am I missing? Why does people love trading this thing? $25 a tick. I mean, it does look like this is at support. I don't trade this thing, so I don't know. Big swings. You stay away from it. Yeah, I know, be for real. I mean, I know that Dakota has made this very popular with slow markets, and I was gonna go over this because of its popularity, but it only looks good on freaking Top Step, because it don't look good on Ninja Trader. So I was like, well, let's see. Let's look at the fibs. I guess it is bouncing here, almost at this golden zone right here. Yeah. You said gold is like NQ's wild sister, man. Dude, I don't know. Gold is not. I feel like gold doesn't move for real. Well, I guess if coming from the NQ and only trading the NQ, I mean, it did take a while for me to adjust to the ES, but I feel like gold doesn't move for real. But obviously this is a short. This is definitely a short. This is a gold short. This is a short. This is a short. This is a short. I mean, you got a trading range right here. You got the bulls failing to break out of this range, and you have no EMA support. This is definitely going down. That's not financial advice, though. Not financial advice. Let me look at the higher time frame with this. Yeah, look at that nasty red candle. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Damn. Yo, what's up, gold? What's up? Oh, look at that. Y'all see that? The gold is sitting at support. It's about to tap right back into it. Let me see if I can get a higher time frame chart. Yeah, it's about to tap right back into this. So we got the first leg, and this is the second leg right here. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a double bottom here at 314 with gold. I really wouldn't be surprised, because we got this area right here, which actually might, I mean, shit, I wouldn't be surprised if gold holds right here, or if we get a test of this level right here. I really wouldn't be surprised on both. Well, be for real, in my opinion, the best time to trade gold is during, obviously, when Powell speaks, when anything about the dollar comes into, when there's any news about the dollar, obviously. That's basically what moves gold for real. Inflation data, Powell, and when there's weakness in the dollar. But on a normal day, gold just kind of, you just have to trade the price action for real, honestly. You just have to trade it. Yeah. You said that you got faked out? He said 2 days ago? He says not so much technical. Not so technical. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, that's just the one thing about like crude and gold and these commodities. I mean, they have volume, but it's low volume, so they take time to set up their moves, and that's why I don't trade it, because you really have to be patient to catch moves like this. And then, like I said, majority of this stuff happens overnight. I mean, in this instance, I mean, you got this drop here at, I mean, it really started at what is that? Is that 1 o'clock in the afternoon? Yeah. Oh, these are 4-hour candles. Never mind. Give me a second. 4-hour candles. This happened at 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. This happened at 12 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I actually looked at the call report too, Jonathan. I used to do that too. When I used to trade crude, I would look at the CFTC data. Commitment of traders report. And I used to have a spreadsheet of this. I used to have a spreadsheet, and I would track the increases and decreases per week when I was trading crude. I stepped away from doing this because, because I'm just such a price action trader. I mean, I really don't even, I used to look at the report. I would just see what the bigger players are doing, because you're supposed to you're supposed to be on the same side with the institutions and inverse the actual suppliers or whatever. CME, NYMEX, I think it was the short form. If I'm not mistaken, it's gold. Gold is not in NYMEX, I don't think. Yeah, no, it's not. I think it's like an ICE, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's an ICE, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's ICE. No, it's not in there. This is actually the guy that I learned all the this is actually the guy that I learned all this stuff from.
This is where the reversal took place from, because of
this is where I learned it from.
Incredible feedback.
And I did the same thing.
If you guys want to,
I used to do the same thing.
I would really appreciate it. I spent time going through each and every one of your comments and responding with very soon. Look what. Okay.
So if you want to do the COD data, this is the guy that I learned it from.
We've known that,
and I think that if you want to learn it, then you can go through his videos and you can learn it. But this is what I did, and it was helpful when I was using it. But like I said, I moved from using this data to price action. So, but what I'm looking for is I forgot which. What is it, like CME? I think is gold under CME. I think gold maybe under CME maybe. Huh. COMEX. Oh, commodity exchange. I think that makes sense. There we go. Gold. Thanks. Appreciate that, Alfred. Yeah. What's up, Market Edge? I mean, we can go over it again. But yeah, if you caught today's stream, you know we caught this big drop. You know, if there's a big drop or if there's a big pop, your boy Sherm caught it. And he called it out so everybody can get in if they so choose to. If they so choose to get in. It was called out. Yeah, so it's the commercial. Okay, yeah. Non-commercial, commercial. You're supposed to be on the side of the non-commercial or the institutions. And you're supposed to inverse the commercial side. And the way I think I had it set up where you're supposed to add the long, the short, and you're supposed to get like the difference between it. And that would give you an idea if these commercials are mostly long or short. Same thing with the commercials. So if the commercials are short, the commercials are hedging against the product, and they don't really want the product to be more expensive, because when they buy crude oil, or honestly, I don't know how anybody can buy the S&P. I don't know how that works or why that works, but they actually get the actual thing. So if the CM or if ES is long, they'll be hedging against it, and vice versa. So you're supposed to be with the commercial and hedge and inverse the commercial. And I used to take the time to put all this data in that spreadsheet from that video I just showed you guys. I used to do that same thing. But I mean, we can go back and do this again. But yeah, but in last night's NA meeting, we called this 19K top. I was like, man, if price touches its 19K top, I'm going to be short the whole time, because I know people's going to be taking profits at 19K. I just knew that people's going to be taking profits here. It's a great area to take profits. I think this might have been the market's objective this whole time. I mean, look at this. Like, look at this. Look at it. I mean, this is basically one big trend going up. I mean, we only have one trend break, but for the majority of the time, price has just been trending higher. And the market dropped like this, even though Nvidia only dropped $30 today. Nvidia popped up and only dropped $30 today. So we can definitely expect to see that this is just just people taking profits. And that's all this was. I just hate the fact that this actually might be the move up. We may not get a pullback. This 795 level. Actually, let me look at this real quick on the NQ. So 795. So I got this 760. So 760 to about 730. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, this is this range right here. I do see this on the higher time frame chart that this is an area where we can see some resistance. 760 to about 730. I'm pretty sure that the bulls are going to trade into this level. We're going to try to get a breakout. We're going to possibly get this breakout, a potential, a try. We're going to come back in. But I don't know if we actually break out here. The bears might actually hold this off. And I'm thinking that we could possibly get a double bottom first before we get a move up. Because if we get a double bottom and they hold this right here on the NQ, if this holds, then that move up is going to be unstoppable. We're going to get a nice correction up higher. We're going to get a bunch of the bears becoming bulls, becoming buyers. The people that have been passively waiting for price to return to this area. I mean, you can see this big giant wick right here. I mean, this tells you that people have been waiting in this area for a long time. Look how strong that wick is. You see that small body, this long green tail with the small green top. This right here tells me, that there's been buyers here this whole time. Just passively waiting for their orders to get filled. That tells me that. And they've been sitting here for so long, you can see the strength. Like once these buyers got filled, we got this move up. And now that price is returning back into this area, or it has returned into this area, we see that we got this small pop, but I'm hoping we get a double bottom. So we can get a good entry tomorrow, and we can get a great entry, and we can kind of stay in this same position for the entire session and make that risk-free money, baby. But the same thing for the ES. I mean, I got 317 on my chart. I mean, they may find some resistance. I don't think that 300 level holds. That doesn't hold in my opinion. We may see some initial resistance there, but I don't think that 300 level holds. I don't think it holds. If I'm going to trust the charts on this, I mean, I can see that the bulls possibly coming in, and I mean, we get like a retest, maybe a double bottom. I mean, if we're lucky, this is what we get. This is what we get tomorrow, if we're lucky. But if I'm going to trust my chart, I have this area right here being a great area for the bears to come back in for an attempt to short this market right back down. So we have that area. And we have this area for a potential for the bears to get a double bottom. And then once the bears get their double bottom, and then I think, yeah, we just grind up all day. We just grind up all day doing this. Once we get that double bottom. And hopefully we get that. Yeah, you damn right. Well, I mean, I think I talked about this already. It's not that I'm fighting the trend. It's just that I'm not willing to buy high. And because I'm not willing to buy high, I'm looking for short opportunities. And yesterday and today, those opportunities definitely paid off. They definitely paid off. I mean, we caught, where was that damn short at? From 42. So I mean, we caught this drop. I mean, if you or for those that was in this trade with me at 42, 342, I mean, I got out at 314 and I left all this on the table. But I just refused to buy up here because look at all this risk. I mean, you literally had all this risk to possibly retest that high. I mean, if you look at it, that's how I look at the charts. Like when the market is moving up, we're getting all this momentum to one side. I'm thinking, well, if I can't get in here, or if I can't get in at the bottom, I'm definitely not going to get in at the middle, and I'm definitely not going to get in towards the top. So my mind shifts from, well, if I'm not in this at a good entry long, well, then the risk reward shifts from the long side to the short side. And that's what I'm going to be looking for. So it's not like I'm fighting the trend. It's like, I'm just not going to buy high. And when I do short, it's going to be at an area where the bulls are going to get what they want. The late bulls are going to exhaust themselves. The bears are going to come in, and yeah, we'll get paid. Now, as long as I get my 10 to 15 points on the ES, then I'm good. I mean, that's what I'm shooting for anyway. A lot of these prop firms are now switching to this consistency trading now. So getting these big paydays, or like having 5K days, if you're not doing that consistently, I think the only people that's not really doing that right now is Top Step. But MFF has a consistent, well, I guess on the expert plan they don't. But if you get the starter plan, it's on their starter plan. Apex has a consistency rule. All the prop firms that follow Apex has a consistency rule. Take profit. Well, I guess we all learned from Smith that they have a maximum daily profit of 10K. You can't make more than 10K. They don't want you to make more than 10K a day. And I guess trade day, but I thought, doesn't trade day has a consistency rule too? Could have sworn trade day has a consistency rule. Yeah, they want you to be consistent. Yeah, 40% consistency rule. So, well, actually, it looks like it now is 30 now. That may have changed. It says no single day profit exceeds 30% of the profit target. Unless this is not the funded side, this is probably the eval side. Yeah, I guess it went down to 30. So yeah, it seems like the only one now that doesn't have a consistency rule now is take profit and the expert level on MFF and Top Step. So I mean, like I said, I just trade. I just trade my 15 micro contracts, and I just get my $900 to $1,100 a day now. That's all I aim for now. And I have my home run trades as my runner targets, and that's usually 1 or 2 micro contracts. So stay consistent, make the same amount of money, so none of these prop firms can't say, "Oh, what's your strategy? You're not being consistent." Blah 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 blah. Definitely am being consistent. I take the same trades every day. Make the same amount of money every day. Yeah, I guess I could see that. I guess that 300 to 303. Like I said, I mean, it is on my chart. I just don't think it's going to be effective. I just don't think that that's going to be effective. And if we do see a sell-off at 303, we might get a move from 303 to 281. I might actually take that in a throwaway account. I might actually take that in my 50K account. I just want to see what happens. That's why I have I just want to see what happens account, because I'm not confident in the trade, but I just want to see what happens, but I want to still be in the trade. I'm going to take that. But I think the real short is at 317. We can see a move from 317 back down to 290 on the ES. We can definitely see that. We can definitely see that on the ES. Because like I said, this is this small little recovery right here. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. Because I guess it could, no. I mean, I guess, man, I guess. I just feel like that's not a real recovery. I guess that can get stopped right here at 302. We can see that move down to 281. Yeah, 281, 282-ish. And then we can possibly see a move from 281 back up to 317. Somewhere in this area. I guess I could see that happening. I mean, let's draw that out. So, I mean, obviously we got this range right here. We got this little range right here. And then we got this right here. I mean, right now price is pushing up. Maybe we get into this area and the bulls and the bears that are sitting here takes it right back down. We get a retest of this low. And then we can possibly see that move up right there. I think we get something like this tomorrow. I think so. He says take profit has a 50% in the eval. Damn. Yeah, I think this is that consistency rule is a way that these prop firm combats. I mean, they call them gamblers, but well, shit, if you don't want to, this is a casino, so what the fuck who else you think he was going to attract? I mean, don't try to cater to us and then call us gamblers like it's a derogatory term. So this is a casino, baby. So I think we get that tomorrow. Actually, let me see how this overlaps with. I want to see how this overlaps with the NQ. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? It's interesting how this stuff lines up. That is so interesting. This stuff lines up with each other. Isn't that interesting? But yeah, I do agree with you. I do agree with you, Alfred. Yeah, I do. Okay. Well, I mean, that's all I got for right now. I've shared the levels with you guys, areas where I'm going to be looking out for. I know trading with your boy Sherm can be definitely what's the word I'm looking for? Because I can understand that my style of trading could be off-putting or scary to some. However, the results are definitely consistent. We make 15 to 20 points consistently. We have our rough days here and there, but for the most part. And it still amazes me when I look around on YouTube thinking that, I mean, everybody saw this move and people are saying that, oh man, they got caught up. So everybody that, or not everybody, but the majority of the market that caught this big pop up lost it in this big drop down. They lost all that money in this big drop down. That the house always fucking wins. The house always wins. Always wins. I think so too, Alfred. On the NQ, let me actually look at her real quick. But yeah, like I said, the 760 to 730 level. I mean, at 760, yeah. 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 Yeah, that 760 to 730 range. That's where I'll definitely be looking at the bulls to come or the bears to come in to attempt to short this market right back down. So from 730 to 760. Yeah, this is exactly where I think the bears will come in and try, but probably 370 being the lowest, 370 probably being the most. Yeah, 370 being the most. So we'll see. I would definitely. I think the longs will work. I think the market will grind up tomorrow. I think it's going to grind up. I think the bears might have a win here and there, but I think the market grinds up tomorrow. Whew. But all right, guys, that's all I have for both the NQ and the ES. Those are the levels I'm going to be looking out for. And tomorrow we're going to end the week strong. So he says the trader shop says I like the 18 for short on the 30 minutes nice supply zone. So you're talking about on the NQ? So you're saying the 815 level, 840 level. Yeah. Yeah. And this is what he's talking about right here. Oops. Oh, no, that's not it. That's too big. Oh, no. I mean, if anybody has questions, I'll be happy to stay. But so 8:15, 8:40, like so, yes, yeah, somewhere like in this candle, yeah. Yeah, and I can see why you're saying that, because we had this breaker structure in this area right here, and this will be definitely a good area for the bears to come back in to try to knock this thing down. Definitely a good area for them to come back in. Let's look at the higher time frame real quick. $40, 15. Oh yeah. 8:30. 15. Okay, so that's what I want to do. Something right here. Okay. This is base drop candle formation there. So I'll watch for that tomorrow for another session. Oh yeah, no problem, no problem. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. If price does get above that 750 or 760 to 730-ish range, which honestly, I'm pretty sure it will. I'm pretty sure. Oops. But that's going to be the first level that the bulls are definitely going to have to get over tomorrow. They're definitely going to have to get over that tomorrow, which honestly is almost right there. Is basically there right now. And if we get a rejection from the zone, I can see us heading back to 620. I can see us double bottoming. Yeah, I can see that. I can see a double bottom here. I can see a double bottom. And once we get that double bottom, yeah, I can definitely see that. That's definitely a potential to happen. I mean, if the bulls trade past the zone and get into here or somewhere in this area, we might see that drop from there. Yeah, I do agree. And and I appreciate that the trader shop. I appreciate that. And I do look at actually I look at everybody's stream. I look at your at you guys' streams. I look at Nutty's stream for like 2 seconds. I do see why people like watching him. He just gives off a very genuine vibe. I do see why people like him, even though he's not necessarily a consistent trader, but he definitely have a nice authentic vibe. I'll give him that. And I think I watch which other one I watch, bro? But yeah. I mean, honestly, with this whole thing with me and Smith, I really had to sit and think. I really had to turn this situation into a positive. I mean, we was going in one direction with the channel, But then with all the technical difficulties and with everything that happened, I mean, it all started when we went viral on Twitter with ES. Like, it literally started with that. I never would have even traded the ES at all if I didn't go viral on Twitter because of a post that I mean, I didn't even take the trade. I just showcased that this is where the bears can come in at. It tapped into that area perfectly and we got that big drop. I took the trade on the NQ and nobody cared about that shit. And it just got me thinking that I guess if I really want to reach the most amount of people, then I guess that I'd have to start trading the ES. And then on top of trading the ES, step away from that gambling that I wouldn't call it gambling because it's not like I'm just getting in anywhere. But my stubbornness, like I would be up like 50 or 60 points and have that whole move come back on me. I mean, looking at it from the outside in, I guess people would see that and say, damn, he was up 60 points and didn't take profits. So yeah, there's definitely been a lot of growth. There's definitely been. Yeah, and I do agree with you, man. I do agree. I do agree. I do agree with you. Do agree. Hey, Alfred, hey. The proof is in the pudding, man. I'll be fighting the trend, but I'll be winning. I mean, the trend does get me sometimes. And then honestly, during the times when, like, okay, so, I mean, I know I talk about this. But I mean, this day right here, oh crap. I mean, I would have been perfect in this account. It's just that this day kind of pissed me off. Like, I didn't realize what was happening. And I was up. I mean, that's what kind of makes this day kind of eye-opening for me, because we was up. I think the most we got was like 8 or 9 points, but I was looking for more because I didn't understand that, you know, people were going crazy and that the market was going to pump up the way that it pumped up. And I stubbornly stayed in my short position. I think I added to this position. I increased my risk. And this day was actually another eye-opener for me, because here I am trying to say, hey, let's be more professional. Let's actually take great trades. Let's document our trades and blah, blah, blah. And here I went tilt because the market didn't do what I wanted it to do. And so this day right here was definitely an eye-opener for me. I hit daily loss limit that day just for being stubborn, even though I was in profit. But because I was on tilt, I was telling myself that it's not enough. I need a full rotation down. But yeah, but you can see that obviously I learned from my mistakes moving forward. So I mean, yeah, I like to use negatives as positives for sure. I'm getting better, man. I'm getting better, Alfred. You know, I am moving away from that stubbornness, but I'm trying to be stubborn in a good way. Like with yesterday, my stubbornness allowed me to catch this move on the ES, because I was about to stop out of this trade at break even +1 and just come back the next day. But I was like, nah, this market is about to drop. I just have to be more patient and wait on it. And I just said that I'll just accept the $300 loss. I think I had my stop here at 46.75. It would have been like a $300 or $400 loss. And my stubbornness said, fuck it, I'll just accept the loss if I'm wrong. Because that risk to reward was just too good, and I got this whole move minus this. So I know y'all guys be like, why are you fighting the trend, Sherm? But I mean, I just refuse to buy high. The market is going up. I will always look for a short opportunity, and when the market is going down, I'm going to be looking for a long opportunity. I don't like scalping, and I don't like getting in and out of trades. I don't like doing that. Yeah, Trader Shop, yeah. I mean, that was a big thing for me, man. That was definitely a big thing. Was just because you really don't know. And we don't, and when we come out of that emotional state and we look back at the charts and say like, damn, my target was 1 point away and I didn't take it. And I say that to myself. It's like, dude, it was only 1 point. Why didn't you take it? But in the moment, it's like, well, shit, I wanted to hit my damn target where I got it at. I don't want to move that shit. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I mean, just listening to you guys' feedback. I mean, that's kind of why I've made the new strategy the way that I've made it, with the 10-point first target, the 15-point second target, and a runner, to where my runner can feed my ego, but along the way, I'm taking profits, and that's something that I can pass on to other people and give them a trading style that's consistent and profitable. Versus, like I said, there's nothing wrong with scalping. I mean, if it's your way of trading, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that I just know that for inexperienced traders, I mean, scalping is more of an advanced tactic. You really have to know when to get in and to get out. And for newer traders, I don't think that's the best way for them to trade. I think the best way for them to trade is to actually just sit in a position and actually watch it play out, versus getting in and out of a trade because, oh, you were scared that you wasn't going to get paid, or you were scared that it was not going to hit your target. And that's why that 10-point target or that 10-point stop, it allows newer traders to sit in a position. It's like, okay, even if I lose 10 points, it's only a $500 loss. If you follow the way that I trade, it's only $500. But if you minimize your risk, you can turn that 10-point trade or that 10-point stop loss to 5, from 4 to 300. So, I mean, I think that's going to provide the most value to people. So like I said, I take in the feedback. I'm not so arrogant to the point to where I don't listen to people and actually adjust and make what I do a little bit better, because that's actually my goal. Because I've already shared with you guys, I'm already over the trading to make money part. Now I'm in that phase where it's like, okay, I kind of want to help other people learn how to trade, to give it purpose, really. Because that's why I went to gambling, because trading had no purpose. So shit, if it don't have no purpose, I'm a gambler. That's just the truth. That is just the truth of the matter. All right, no problem, man. No problem. Appreciate you stopping in. But yeah, man, that's the goal, man. We're trying to help as many people as possible, man. We're tired of all these Furu traders. We're tired of them selling these complicated. Now, I'm not saying that getting paid is not, or turning it into a business is wrong, because that's what me and Smith's original plan was, to turn this into a business. However, life has pushed us in this direction. The part that I don't like is just what is it? What's that word I'm looking for? The misinformation, the bull crap, the this and the that goes along that these fools do. I just like the dishonesty part about it. I just hate that. I just hate it. I hate it. Try to act like you know what you're doing and then you don't produce the results. but then you can make money selling courses, but you don't make money trading. All right. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm about to end the stream here as well. We're gonna do this again tomorrow, 6:30. Or actually, no, I'm actually gonna do this Monday through Thursdays. On Fridays, there's no point doing this shit because shit, the next time the market opens is on Monday. So Monday through Thursdays, I'm gonna start doing these lives. I think these lives is gonna bring a lot more value. We can set up our positions. Now, I may adjust this. Like I said, I may adjust this on the ES. I may adjust this because I believe that the market has already found its bottom. I think that the market actually might come up into this 82 level. If we do get this rejection here at 303, 302, 300, I think the furthest that the price is going to get is this 82-ish, 85, 82 level. I think that's the most we get. Around like 6:30 Central Time is when I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start at 6:30 Central. If y'all guys need me to start later or earlier, then I don't mind doing that. But if there's no debate, then I'll just start at 6:30. It gives the market an hour and 30 minutes to set up. If something sets up, we can actually take a trade or set up our positions. So that's why I've chose 6:30. But if an earlier time or a later time works better, then that's fine too. It's not a big deal. But we will do these lives from now on. We'll do these live. And I guess I should start promoting this stuff to get more people in so we can liven up the community a little bit better. Just promote that, hey, this is the results that we get in this trade room. This is the community that we have, so we can have just more people. I haven't been promoting or doing anything. I just been kind of getting this perfected first. And then once I have this perfected, and then when Smith, honestly, I'm just waiting for Smith to come back because I just feel that me and Smith together is definitely that's the greatest value that we could present. Just me and Smith together, our energy is great. It's just unfortunate that he's in the situation that he's in right now. So that just sucks. And I spoke to him earlier and he said that he was punching the air because he missed today. I think he missed yesterday as well. And he was like, damn, he missed all this price action, all this money. Hopefully he doesn't come back into the market and try to revenge trade this. Because if you can't trade this just because of internet issues or connectivity issues, and you see a big drop like this on the ES and a big drop like this on the NQ. Yeah, that will get me heated as well. So cool. All right. Yeah, I'll start doing that 6:30 Central Time. But all right, guys, appreciate y'all guys joining. Peace out.